Hi everybody, welcome back to my channels, and today I'm going to show you my first ever 3-0 G.I Joe figures called the Snake Eye in 1/6 scale. So here we are, and I'm always into their diecast series with the DLX line. I got the Transformer, I got Marvel, Iron Man, and some of the Ultraman as well in 1/6 scale, but this is the first time ever plastic figures from me from 3-0. So it is very interesting, and the price point is not bad. I mean, I paid for this one for about £100. They are on sales, and because the sales actually attract me in, so I thought, okay, 3-0, they're good articulation, that's what they're famous for. And price point £100 compared to Hot Toys Star Wars figure. The cheapest clone is about £150. Yeah, so £50 cheaper, why not, right? So let's go for it. Let's see what I'm getting it. So first impression is not bad. The packaging is okay. It comes with decent amount of accessory compared to the Hot Toys, but they are not good as Hot Toy in some way. Now let me tell you why. Because they are actually action figures at a premium quality. Okay, so it's a bit of the best of both worlds. Now I think their Game of Thrones line and Stranger Things line as well, their face sculpt is not good as the Hot Toy one. They don't look like a real actor, but they are very good in terms of other area, other aspect, like especially articulation point. Yeah, so that is their selling point, I would say. The engineering is great, but they're not good with the people. The human faces, they are not very good at it. And the cartoon faces is not bad, like anime faces, fine, no problem. It's just the human faces is problem. That's where Hot Toy is excelled at. That's where their price point is. But they suck on articulation. Seriously, they're really bad. I have all the diecast Iron Man or War Machine. I spent last night 3 hours. Every single one of my diecast figures, I tried to play around with it, trying to create the 3-point landing pose. Guess what? I have like over 20 of them. How many figures in that 20 figures that I can actually change the 3-point landing pose? Only about 4. Only 4. Okay, the rest of them can't do it at all. It's just terrible, and it doesn't look realistic. If I push it too far, it will break. So I don't want to go too far. So yeah, that's the problem, you see. So Hot Toys are very good for display piece, but they are not for action figure. They can't pose. So apart from Star Wars, maybe because I'm into Star Wars recently, so I'm noticing a lot about Star Wars articulation and stuff. I try to pose it, and it is possible. The rest of the figures, not so much. It's a bit risky. You can do it with Spidey figure and stuff, but yeah, go for it. But over time, it will break. It will crease and all kind of things. So there we are. And these 3-0s are not too expensive, so I don't mind. I can articulate all I want, it doesn't matter, and I can leave it there forever because the material choice that they use is a real clothes, a real material, just like human clothes. So they don't have any problem with they're leaving it over time or anything like that. But other figures with Hot Toys, yeah, just be careful with that. Anyway, let's get started. Snake Eye, he's a ninja. Sorry about that sidetrack, but I have to mention something about this Hot Toy versus 3-0 basically. So that was more topic than the actual Snake Eye itself. Anyway, this guy is not bad, right? So a few things that I noticed here, which are not perfect, which I address it in a second, but the rest is amazing. £100, 1/6 scale figure, loads of accessory, no dynamic stand, great articulation. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Right, here we are with the accessory with a bunch of hands. So you got a pair of fists as usual. So you got loads of hip fists, and then you got relaxed hand, a pair of them. You also have the sword holding hands, and you also have trigger hand for the gun. That's about it. So that's the hands. No dynamic stand, like I said before, but you do get decent amount of accessory here. So let's take a pause on this, and then so you can see the figure itself in a second. Let me show you the box first. So this is what the box looks like. They're not big as Hot Toy, which is good. So in terms of shipping cost, it's also cheaper because it's a smaller box. It's quite compact. That's the ideal thing. So it comes with all the stuff, and if you open it, there's little style windows there like this, which is not bad, and it can fit all the accessory, which is good, so much cheaper for shipping costs. Right, so that's the box. Now let's look at the actual figure itself. Now this whole material here, all the pants and everything is like actual clothes feeling, but you got a little bit of rubbery feeling or some kind of like shiny sticky black, I don't know how to call it, kind of thing. It is there basically. The pants is different material from the suit. The suit has a loads of different texture. You got sort of like a rubbery thing. It's not like a leather either. So yeah, it's kind of like smooth surface here, and you got another smooth surface around here, and you got kind of like a Spider-Man style kind of material here. So you got 1, 2, 3 different kind of texture for the suit here, which is crazy. And nicely weather effects here. You got loads of little pouches, G.I Joe logo here, and you got loads of strap on the boot and kneecaps and all the feet down here, and obviously you can do all kind of like completely flat on the ground. There's a reason why they don't provide a dynamic stand, because they don't need to, because you can actually stand on the ground on its own. The only problem is you can pose it in the air style. So because they're ninja, they're supposed to go in flying, jumping, kicking, but you can't do those things because there is no dynamic stand. But obviously, if you have loads of figures from the Hot Toys and other figures, you can actually borrow their stands and use it if you want to. That is also possible. He comes with quite a lot of accessories. So as you can see here, you got all the weathering effects on the belt and all kind of things here. You got the stun grenade, which is a small one. Technically, that is supposed to be down there, right? And you got the bigger grenade is supposed to go around here. But unfortunately, the problem I notice here is this strap is a problem, because this is so tight to the body, which is good, right? No problem. But you can't put these pieces in there. You can, but it will rub the all this closed material in the background. So I don't want to damage the suit, so I just want to put it down here, because this material is no problem. If you scrap it, it doesn't matter, right? But if this material is not ideal for the kind of scratching, so that is one issue. So what I'd have to do is I have to put a bigger bomb down there and all the smaller grenade up there, because it has a massive gap hole here on this thing, on this strap. And you can see at the back how much gap is in there. That is a problem with this strap design. So yeah, that is one major letdown of this figure. Apart from that, everything is perfect, absolutely beautiful. That is a really annoying. I try to move it aside, move it everywhere, and because I move it too much, the snap actually come off from the this metal thing, and I have to super glue it back. So that is the annoying part, because it just don't want to go there. It just don't fit. So that is the maximum I can do. And this stun grenade are not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be down here, and this what do you call it? These different grenades, whatever, I forgot what they are now, and they're supposed to go in here. So, but I have to put it other way around in different position, just to protect the suit basically. And also, he only gone with one Uzi, only one gun, which is unfortunately annoying. And you can actually spread out to make it look like that, right? But this is made of sort of plastic, but the joints are nice and stiff and they're die-cast metal. So yeah, only one gun. That is a really annoying part. I was hoping a bit more guns and stuff, but unfortunately it doesn't. And then you have this little blade that comes on a glove here as well, so that's that. And then at the back you got a one dagger, which you can have that here. It's nicely painted, and it's not silver, it's black. I wish that it's a little bit silver here on the metal part, and then the handle is black. That would be nice, but never mind. So one little dagger, then you got this nice sword. And that one is not bad. So this is silver painted. It's not die cut, it's all plastic. But the good thing is, if you put it in other way around, it's no problem at all. It can go either way, right? So it's nice and smooth, fit into it perfectly well. And then you also have one handgun as well, which is in here. But this one also have the just like a Black Widow style, so it goes in here. So at the moment it's in the holster. Other than that, no issue here. So let's talk about articulation. You can obviously have a double ball joint, so the head can go tilt left, right, up, down, no problem. And then you also have butterfly joint here, that arm can go up and down. Then you can also bend past 90, I would say, but I don't want to push it too much. It's a little bit ratchet jointed here. I can hear click, 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 click sound, but you can actually go if you want to. And also the waist can also swivel, you can crouch, which is much better than the Hot Toy figures, and because they just don't do this kind of thing in Hot Toy. My Wonder Woman can't move. I try. After I've done a video, I actually move. Doesn't work. Okay, and also Captain Marvel doesn't work either. Spider-Man do, but some of the figures just don't move on the waist part. They're just completely flat, which is annoying. But in the 3.0, you can go decent range. Okay, and also the kneecap can go pretty well range. Because a lot of padding on the back, it might restrict a little bit, but you can pass decent size, decent range. And then you also have a completely flat feet as well, so it's no problem. And obviously it can swivel as well on the leg, so it is all good. So there we are. Yeah, so this is my advice for people who are thinking of collecting these figures. I would say Hot Toys, great for showpiece and not articulation, and 3.0 is definitely good for articulation, but it's not for showpiece. Anyway, so that's my summary for this review. Right, stay tuned if you are interested in the Storm Shadow. And one thing about Storm Shadow is it has never seen before the seamless arm design, which is really cool. I'm gonna show you that in the next video. Right, thanks for watching and see you later.